Hello there, this is Jesse Coffee. Today I'll be going over my foreign VHS and DVD collection. These are all the tapes I have gotten that were imported from foreign countries. I will start by saying that I have excluded the Canadian tapes from there because technically the US and Canada were part of the same market. Aside from Canada, I got a VHS tapes and a pretty big stack of VHS tapes there. It's not a very big stack of them, but it's a fair amount. We'll start with the Bugs Life. This is a Mexican Spanish tape, one of the two that I have. The double A. Right there. It's a Disney Pixar film from 1998, and this is the copy of the tape overall that has Heimlich in the cover. One thing about this tape is it goes to show how Disney pirate-proofed their tapes up in Mexico. And I live near the U.S.-Mexico border, by the way. This has they put the Disney logo on the reels, and they had this nice purple shell, said Walt Disney on the back. This tape has these printings down there. And I forgot how this tape opens. I think VHS will open for me in 1991 to be opening for this, so I'm pretty sure you'd know. Wouldn't he? And Toro sobre mi madre, Colección Almodóvar. This is a, I think this is a Spanish film. This is also a Mexican Spanish tape. This is on this from 2000, the 20th Century Fox Entertainment. Was printed on August 14th, 2000. Now onto the tapes that I have from Venezuela. I have 3 to be exact. One of them is Gallipoli, Una Historia un Llamas Olvidar. It's an Australian film on CIC, and Paramount Universal released their films outside the United States on CIC. Venezuela was distributed by this company called Blackhead Video SA. I did not see their logo in the beginning, but it's probably at the end of the tape, I don't know. Well, that's for the beginning. This has one preview on it for Marathon Man. Comes from Club to Video Maxis, category A. I got Un Puente Moyano. Of course, Venezuela is the country that right-wingers love to use as an excuse to pass progressive legislation, but we're not going to talk about that in this video. This is from 1982. Anyway. And it's presented by Joseph E. Levine after he left AFCO Embassy. And it's got this Sun label here. And this is an LP mode because the film runs 176 minutes. I got Rocky 4. And both the Warner tapes I have from Venezuela are United Artists releases that Warner distributed internationally. This being no exception. This is from 1986. This has a very weird opening on it. I'll tell you, it has a preview for Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, which is understandable because both Rocky 4 and that movie came out in '85. Then there's a preview for Super Snooper, which is okay, I guess. And Outward Field's got a preview for Casablanca on it. I have no idea why to this day. Yep, preview for Casablanca on a Rocky tape. Never thought I'd live to see the day. Also, the front cover is a bunch of Formatting errors, like it says, the United Artists presents there, and has a guy named S.I.L. Vester Stallone, who I never heard of. Wonder if he has anything to do with Sylvester Stallone. Anyway, I got I've amassed myself a total of 11 Japanese VHS tapes to date. 11. And here they are. The first one is Gardens of Stone from Francis Coppola, Zoetrope, released through TriStar. This is a CBS Fox tape. It comes in the bus case from 1988. It's got the hologram from the back there, and on the tape there, which is nice and shiny. Look at that. It's all sorts of rainbow colors all around. There's also got the logo on the case. Next one is My Stepmother is an Alien on RCA Columbia International Video. And this was in, and it was in the, it came in the embossed case when I got it, but it was really, really badly wrecked, so I put in a couple of white clamshells for a little while, and then I just put in this black one that was previously used by my film classic state of Physical Friday, which incidentally, that's a Columbia movie that fell into the public domain a long time ago. This tape is from 1989. It's a Line Chop Entertainment Group film. It's got the hologram on the back. There's the end label of the tape. You see that? It's got the RCA Columbia Pictures logo in the window, then the red spot on the tape you're now watching. It's got 3 previews on it for Action Jackson, Tape Heads, and Tap. Next one, this is a CIC tape that doesn't even work. It's She's Having a Baby. From 1989 as well. So he was released to Paramount and the CIC here in Japan. I'll open this up. It comes in an embossed case, and there's the tape itself. It's got the label on it. It's got the hologram there, and it's got the end label. And I'll open this up. Yeah. This doesn't have any tape threaded through it, so I can't even play it. And it came like that when I got it too, which is a bit annoying. That's the only Japanese tape I have that doesn't actually work, and I do not know what's at the beginning of it. As a result, I have legitimate reason not to know the opening to this one. I got Rayman. This is a United Artists tape on Warner Home Video again. This actually won the Academy Award for Best Picture, which is by the little gold man himself on the front. There's some Zoo, I don't know what that is. And it's a tape from 1989. And the case is really hard to open. Let's put the camera down so I can open it. It comes in an embossed case, so there's the tape itself. It's got the security sticker there and the blue Warner Home Video lid up there. And there's the end label of the tape. There's that. It's got an ad for Warner Brothers Club W's on it, along with previews for Police Academy 5, City Under Siege, Batman, and Gorillas in the Mist, which is a movie that Universal made, which was distributed by Warner outside the United States, so that's why there's a preview for Gorilla in the Mist on here. And also this has a preview for Child's Play, the first one. Alright, jump cut. Next tape I got is Sister Act 2 from Japan. It's a Touchstone on videotape from... it has a purchase date of December 16th, 1994 on there. I don't know from what store. It's probably Blockbuster, because they're known for doing such things. And I read that Blockbuster had a store in Japan. This one label and the sticker in the inside with the barcode on it. It's got 3 previews on it. One of them is for Major League 2, which is a Warner Brothers film, partly financed by Fuji Television Network, who distributed this tape, which is probably why there's a preview for Major League 2 on this tape. It's also a preview for I Will, a preview for My Father the Hero on it, along with a blinking exclamation mark with information plastered in front of it. Where's the word that blinks? I don't know. I got my Psycho Anime Collection tape. I looked this up. This has predominantly episodes of a television show version of Adogo Flanders, the anime TV version that ran throughout 1975 on Japanese TV. And this is the only Bandai anything that I have. It's from 1995, I think. A sale and rental, and this went through the ladder. Purchased on March 23rd, 1995. The tape looks a good deal older than it is. It's got white text on the lid, for one. It might also tell us in the rails that they used much older tape stock. This one. This comes from Sun Home Video. It was printed on February 14, 1995. We got The River Wild. It's a Universal tape on CIC from 1995, subtitle version, obviously. And it's got the end label there. It's got previews for Congo, IQ, and the paper. I think those are the only 3 previews that are on there. There may have been a 4th one, I don't know. Comes from Sound Shop, which offers a large choice of tape and disc, apparently. And this next one I know doesn't have any previews on it whatsoever. It's a Vita 1996 Synergy released to Hollywood Pictures, but Paramount had the rights to it in certain international countries, including in Japan, which is why this tape's on CSC. It's a Japanese tape of it. I purchased on August 16, 1997. And those are the end label. And as I said, this tape has no previews on it whatsoever. And I got the Patch Adams with Robin Williams. It's another CIC tape. And for what I've looked up, CIC in Japan existed until June 1st, 2002, when it was renamed to Paramount Home Entertainment. This subtitle version again. This tape is from 1999. You see the labels there. It's got 3 previews on it. One of them is for The Shakespeare in Love, which is a movie that Miramax made, but Universal had the international rights to it, which is why there's a preview for that movie on here. There's also a preview for Basketball, and I think a teaser for The Mummy on this tape. Close that. There we go. Let's try and close it again. This time I hope I get it right. There we go. Anyway, the next tape is Walt Disney Classics tape of Tarzan from 2000, I believe. It's in widescreen, which is interesting. Logo on the label. The end label there. It was printed on September 23rd, 2000. And this has a very, very long preview for Dinosaur at the beginning. I think it clocks in about 5 or 6 minutes. And the final Japanese VHS tape I have, this is the only dub that I have of any kind. As you dub in the text down there. This is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets on Warner Home Video. Which is from 2003. One interesting thing about it, it comes in an interesting sort of case, which sort of reminds me of early 80s Media Home Entertainment things, because they used to have this flap at the bottom, which opens like this, and that slides the tape out. Well, I hope it does. There we go. Just the tape itself there. It's got the end label there. And has these printings up there. Shown to you a little slow. But this doesn't have a print day on there, from what I can see. And this has no previews on it, from what I could see. It's also the retail prints, which is probably what it comes in this case. Yeah, I looked it up. Now on to the 8 foreign DVDs that I have. 3 of which I got yesterday. I'll tell you once I got yesterday, at some point. So this is an Italian DVD of A Walk in the Clouds, Il Profumo del Mostro Salvatico, from 2002. I like how the disc actually blends in with the background, so I don't even think the disc got to show it. There's the chapter stumps in there. And these Italian DVDs have the sticker up there, which at the back of the case, which said DVD Production, in this case Fox Import, T-Century Fox, and this thing's airport number 67133631. That's the SAIE logo. SIAE logo up there. Film per tutti. And the next 4 are all UK DVDs. First one being All Free the Same Pets, the complete new series on VCI, which is from 2002. It has the episodes Bridging the Gap, Heavy Metal, Bridge Over Troubled Water, Bridge Too Far in Another Country. This is actually the first UK DVD I ever watched. I actually found it in the DVD shelf of a Goodwill one day. There's this too. It's also the first foreign anything that I've gotten. Disc 2 is the only one that has any semblance of a premiere on it. After this episode comes an ad for Mark Knopfler album. I'm trying to recall the name of it, but it has an ad for what it is at the end. Jump Cut Time. And we got How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days on Paramount. This is, from what I looked up, released I think in October 2003. According to the website I looked this up on. But this is a 2005 reprint. There's Dutch rating on the keys, which is interesting. There we got the Calendar Girls, again not a porno, this is on Touchstone Home Entertainment. It has Helen Mirren, Julie Walters, Linda Bassett, Annette Crosby, Celie Emery, and Penelope Wilson. from 2004. And the final UK DVD I got is Dancing and Lunaza. This is one of the DVDs I got yesterday at the South Point thrift gift shop, which is a rather tiny thrift store, but it surprisingly, had quite a few imports to offer. It's only got one premiere on it for the Film 4 collection. Whereas How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days doesn't have any previews on it at all, and Calendar Analysis previews for, I think, a room at the top, and a view from the top, and Hope Springs. Don't know what other ones were on there, if there were any others. And now onto my Mexican DVDs. The two following this one I got yesterday. This one is Chica XXL. Fat Girls, as it says down there. This is a 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment DVD from 2007. All of the Mexican DVDs I have are Region 1 and Region 4 discs, so they will play on my DVD player. Next one, the next two, as I said, I got yesterday at the same store, and I did the openings to both of them. This is The Invasion, Nicole Kidman and Daniel Craig in it. Village Roadshow released through Warner Brothers. It's 2008 Warner Home Video DVD. And the final four in anything I have is Best of British Mini. Oh wait, I must correct myself. I meant to say on all 4 years in Pet, that was the first foreign DVD that I got. It's not the first foreign anything I've ever gotten. The first four, I think, were Sister Act 2, Tarzan, Patch Adams, and Live Wild. Anyway, this is the Best of British Mini on Ultra Films. It's a DVD from, as I looked up on the computer, 2003. It's got this catalog here, and there's the actual disc. And for some reason, it comes in a holder where it could house another disc. I don't know why. And then there's it for my foreign VHS and DVD collection. I'll see you later.